Brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
At this point, I'd like to add that there are a few sad little YouTube channels who hate me for being vastly more successful than they are.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
Why don't you set aside an hour or two? We'll have a few drinks and a cup of coffee. I don't drink.
Hey, you're watching Poindexter.
You are watching Poindexter Lounge.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. I'm choking on chicken.
You are watching Poindexter. Thanks for the lights, Jay.
Roger Rose and Call of Duty. I smell like onions and you're watching Poindexter.
And now I'll make the point better. This joint's clever. In the lounge with Poindexter. So Poindexter Lounge, you know that we can get it in. And now I'm headed up like I'm Led Zeppelin.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. Do you like nerd stuff? Yeah? Then you'll love this. You never know what might happen or who might show up at the lounge.
I just want to thank you for being here and being my friend. It's always good to have someone you could count on, and I'm glad you're that for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
The Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is great to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge, well, it's a special place. It's a special place for you and me and my crew to get together. But you know what? All that said, really, when you break it down, the Poindexter Lounge is a place for, come on, kids, in the back. Say it, everybody together, arousing
nerds.
That's right. The Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And I don't know, we can add a 10th one there, something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for being here. We're so glad to have each and every one of you here. So please, if this is your first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We need you, my friends. We're fighting this war for pop culture and to protect the things and protect the truth. And speculation is great, but lies are a totally different thing. And so we want the truth in our speculation. And how can you make good speculation if you don't have good intel, right? So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And hey, if you've been here for a while, just make sure you're still subscribed. And then also, if you could, make sure that before you leave tonight that you hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, just to tell YouTube, guess what? We like Poindexter Lounge. We like what Enosh is doing. We like what Johnny's doing, fighting this battle for pop culture, one video at a time. All right, guys. That being said, I want to say a special thank you, of course, to all of our patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support over time. We really, really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys help make this channel what it is. Basically, everybody who's here, you guys help make this channel what it is. I mean, just showing up and watching the videos and being in the chat and whatnot. I mean, but thank you to all the patrons and everyone who gives super chats. It is very, very appreciated, especially at this time. As you all know, like my current situation, like trying to figure out the job situation. So you know what, every little bit helps, and I really, really appreciate you all. Somebody messaged me about that and said, I just want to make sure that you guys get this. Yes, the super chats that you give, YouTube takes their percentage, whatever. But look, however you support the channel, if it's just by watching our videos, if it's by donate, if it's doing a super chat or the Patreon, or of course, not just Patreon, but this growing group right here, the members. Look at these members. These members are awesome. These are people who stand with the Poindexter Lounge, and you guys help out. And so I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, guys. You guys are fantastic. Look at that growing group, man. Look at that. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And we're very, very thankful for you guys, for sure. And then everyone, we actually had somebody give to our Cash App where people have been asking me, especially lately, they've been like, hey, how's the best way to do that? Like, obviously, super chats are great. We like doing that because we can put your comment up there. But there's a couple people who just wanted to donate to the channel. And so they did that in other ways. We have other ways to do that. But that's just because people have been asking me, okay? That's not because I want to do a commercial for that. I just appreciate you guys, and we're thankful. And one of the ways that we show our appreciation is by giving a little something back. So tonight, I'll be doing a live stream tonight, our usual show. And so we'll give this bad boy away on that show, The Batman, The Long Halloween. Thank you so much, Mark, at Benson's Emporium. This will be going out to you guys, to somebody who is, and all you have to do is be either a patron, a member, or give a super chat at any time, or give any other way too. If you guys use the PayPal, if you guys use the Cash App, whatever you guys use, however you do it, you are in the running for this. All right. So thank you guys for that. That being said, tonight we got some stuff to talk about. It's 2 Cents on Nonsense, and we're back, baby. I think we'll just call this season 3. Right? That's how we did. We took a little bit of time off, right? Last time we took a little bit of time off. We came back. We said, hey, it's season 2. So it's season 3. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me one more time to the channel. He's been missing in action for so long, and we finally found him. He was in the deepest, darkest hole that we could possibly find on the planet Mustafar. Things were getting a little hot and bothered, and not because like of the heat of Mustafar or anything, but because like when that whole thing went down with Anakin and Padme and stuff, like he was like hiding Padme down there, and it was like, come on, dude, like chill, man, like seriously, dude, don't tell Mrs. Johnny Pop, you know, like, I mean, we know that we know Dawson's feeling on Padme, of course, but you know,
Padme can get all the tickles, all of them.
yeah, but you know, Johnny, we expect to be at a different level, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me one more time to the channel. Welcome back to 2 Cents on Nonsense, Mr. Johnny Pop. Here's Johnny.
Hello.
What's up, Johnny?
Not much, man. I was
how's
lost.
Padme doing?
She's good. I got found by the folks over in the. This is the van that picked me up.
Nice.
I was lost. Although
you were lost, but now you're found.
Exactly. I'm home again.
Yeah,
it's
man.
nice to be here.
So you been okay though? Everything going good?
I am. Everything's going well. It's you know, it's good. Everything is good.
Well, you're going
except
good
for all the bad. Oh yeah. So I'm not. You know, I'm not teaching computers this year. I'm just fixing stuff. So it's been a real interesting turn of events. I manage a few different systems and a few things for the schools, and so it's good though, man. It's interesting. I help plan, but I'm still helping to put together a bunch of the other educational stuff for the little kids with their computer stuff. So it's fun.
Cool.
It's a good time, man. Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, let's say hi to some people real quick. All right, let's say hi to some people. So what's up? RJ is here. Says 2 Cents on Nonsense is back, baby.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, and I'd be remiss. You know, Johnny, you're wearing your let's get a good picture of Johnny's shirt here. The Jawas United Union. Like, man, that looks so good. I got to get me one of those. You know, I just realized like I don't have one of those.
It's awesome. It's so awesome.
I got to get one of those. So, guys, you can pick up this. This is only here at the Poindexter Lounge Teespring, which the link down in the description below. There's all kinds of fun T-shirts there. You can get a regular, you know, Poindexter Lounge shirt here. You can get these designs on anything. I mean, he's wearing a hoodie, but you can get it on a T-shirt. You can get it on. I think there's a few different things you can get it on. I know that. Of course, you can get the 2 Cents on Nonsense T-shirt.
Yep, I got that sweatshirt too.
Somebody just asked for this not too long ago, so that's a fun design. And we got a bunch of other designs. You can actually get this on a shirt, but it says weird nonsense, and so and then there's a whole bunch of other. If you guys like what we do here at 2 Cents on Nonsense, there is a plethora of fun T-shirt designs, and you can get them on anything. Hey, it's fall. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's chilly, man. It got cold. I feel like old man. I'm not doing this because my back hurts. I literally, it was freezing in here. And so like, I brought a heating pad. Like, I swear to God, I got the heating pad right here. It's so warm and fluffy and just, it feels so good. So I'm nice and warm and cozy and ready for, ready to take down some nonsense, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But, yeah. So, yeah, you can only find that, that is not a shirt that you can find other places, but, help the Jawas. Support the Jawa Union.
That's right. It's better. That's right. I mean, we want to make sure that every Jawa we see on screen is a Union Jawa. Okay.
Yes, that's
none
right.
None of those scabs out there.
No
okay?
Scab Yawas.
No scab Jawas.
Yawas. That's like the Hebrew way to say it. Yawa. Yawa. What's up, Antonio? Antonio, I love the Macho Man stuff, man. I love it. What's up, Nim Jim says, place your bets, everyone. Is it Gil or Zero making these claims? Tonight we're talking about Gil.
It's Gil.
Yep, we got Gil, man.
The one and only.
Anchorman says 2 Cents is back, baby. You know, Johnny, Anchorman is apparently writing a fan fiction about our show. About our show. I'm really interested to see what
That
that's
should be
about.
interesting.
Yeah. Captain James Biggins is here. What's up? He
Biggins?
says, yeah, Johnny is back.
Yes.
Lewis Cox, look at there. See, Johnny, they missed you, man. He says, is
Oh,
Johnny
well,
pop back
thanks,
for
man.
this one? Cool. Let's see. Aaron World Order, what's up? The nonsense is back.
AWO, baby.
Hey, there's the ambassador. What's up, ambassador?
Ambassador.
Good to see you. Good to see you, man. You do suck is here. Yes, there is a show this week. Yes.
Yeah.
Spherical Man. Oh geez, what now? Bat Dan, time for a little brightness on a Sunday night. Make the Batfleck movie. Absolutely, man.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
What's up, Nerd Coast Nostra says, hey, Enosh and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. Let's have a good time on this live feed. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We're here for 2 cents. 2 cents is one of my favorite shows to do, man. We just laugh and have fun. What's up, SK? SK is in the house.
Nice.
What's up, Michael Holland says Kathleen Kennedy disintegrated. Like Zero exclusive source reveals.
Exclusive.
JB, yo, friends. How's everyone doing tonight? Good to see you, man. Let's see here. Who else is here? I just love seeing who shows up, man, to the show. Is Brie Larson the new Indy? Florida Match Review says, will this one be as offensive as the last Doomcock video we watched? With
Jeez. Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
gosh.
That one was so bad.
Oh, man. That was... Yeah,
he held nothing back.
Man, that one wasn't even... Well, it was fun in parts, but, man, then it was like sometimes like, what? Like, are you actually saying this? What's up? Bradley says, hey, yay, I missed 2 cents. Oh, nice. Nice. We're
Thanks,
glad that you
Brad.
guys you know what? Can I just say I'm really glad that you guys like this show, because this is just something that, like, you know, we've put together just to have fun, and you guys responded so well to 2 cents on nonsense, and very, very thankful for that. Danny K Vlogs says, hi, how are you guys? Paul Smith here says, what's up, 2 cents on nonsense crew? Hello to everyone in the chat.
What's up, Paul?
Some guy named Johnny Pop is here. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh my goodness. It says we can get started. Paul Smith is here now. Yes. Yes. That's what we were waiting for.
That's what we were waiting for. He's the producer.
That's what we were waiting for. It was Paul Smith. Like, once Paul Smith got here, then we were like, oh, okay, well, we can get started. Oh my gosh, my timeline jumped. It's so far behind. So if I missed somebody, I really apologize because it all went away. What's up, TW? Ali is here. Ed is here. Good to see you guys. Cherie is here. What's up, Cherie? 2 cents on nonsense is back. Yep, we're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Danny says your editing must take so long. Jeez. You have no idea.
If you only knew.
If you only knew. Chris Dins, 2 cents, couldn't have been on a better day. Had a really awful day today. Hey, Chris, well, I hope that tonight we can bring some joy to you.
We hope you enjoy it, man.
So you guys bring the fun. Make sure make sure to laugh. Spherical Man says one of these days, both the Incredible Hulk and the Lounge will get preempted by the president. Probably.
It'll happen.
What's up, Goober? Good to see you, Goober. Let's see. I love all you guys are yelling nerd. I love it. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. Mary Wilcox is here. You have that clip? Dude, send me that clip. Please send me that clip. Please send me that clip. I would love to see that clip. And yes, and we may use that clip. That wow. Geek Prime, what's up? Poindexter Lounge. Don't forget, guys, that you can follow us on social media. Follow us. We're on all the major socials if you don't follow us. And then also you can email us at poindexterlounge@gmail.com. Also, by the way, a little update. Talked with Ray Fisher, and as soon as he starts doing some rounds again, he's coming back. So
yes.
All right. Wait. Oh, and guess what? Amazing, he also told me, don't mind the haters.
Seems like there could be something to that.
Maybe, you know, all the people who like try to tell me like, oh, you're betraying Ray Fisher. What's up, Jordan? What's this week in Dum Dum? This week in Dum Dum. I like that. Can Enosh do a pizza stream? I had a couple pieces of pizza actually. It's the first time in a while. I had some thin crust pizza before we showed up.
A little thin crust pizza. Was it nice and tasty?
It was very tasty. I liked it a lot. I like thin crust. I like thin crust.
Tangy and crispy.
What's
Anchorman's asked about the Batwoman situation. You know what?
Yeah, we've talked about that in detail this last week.
You know, it's for I don't. The thing I have to look at it is, I'm not going to say I believe Ruby Rose because of like, oh, I just want to hate on WB this, WB that. 'Cause that's what some people want to do, but I'm not a huge Ruby Rose fan, but I don't see what she has to gain from lying.
See, that's where I'm at too, man. That's exactly where I'm at.
I think the truth is in the middle somewhere, and I think both the production folks and her probably had some issues, but like I think there's some traction to her story. I mean, it tracks with what happened before. I'm just it sucks. It's sad. I mean, we've seen people ignore safety regulations on sets all over the place, and look what happened with Alec Baldwin. I mean, come on, you can't tell me that people aren't ignoring rules and regulations. I mean,
see, Johnny, you got to get on some of the regular shows, man. I know, man. I know it's hard, but we got to get you on some of the regular shows to get Johnny's opinion on some of this stuff.
I know, man.
Anthony Grigsby here says, "Good day, everyone. Good day."
Yeah.
Zip Havoc. There's our buddy right there. Does a lot of the designs that you see here, him and Ambassador, and says, "Please give us some Mongolian throat singing, Enosh and Johnny." Doomcock was wrong.
Mike Zero is alive.
God was wrong. There you go. Or as this lady put it,
Doomcock was wrong.
I love it.
I love on TikTok, dude. They sit up there with like an instrument and everything, and they just sing whatever the chat says.
Yeah.
Right? That's like I keep putting. That's how I get these clips. Like people singing Poindexter Lounge, whatever. And so this girl, like, she'd already done the Poindexter Lounge thing, and so I catch her on this other side. It's got that real pretty music, and I'm just like, I put in there Doomcock was wrong, and they're trying to look at the thing at the same time that playing and stuff, and she's like, Doomcluck was wrong. Doomcluck. What's up, Frankie?
Frank.
Frankie, what's up going on, man? Good to see you, bro. All right. Nick, if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. We got to get the show started though, and I really. Oh, hey, I totally. Hold on a second. First of all, Blake, what's up, Blake?
Oh,
how's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well. We got some super chats. Holy cow! Chris Dan with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Chris. Says this couldn't have been back on a better day. I really had an awful day, and it's great to see you guys both again.
Oh,
thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
Chris. We love you, man. I love Chris. That's also Chin Fin. So
okay, cool.
That's Chin Fin. So good to see you, man. Hey, Amparo is here. What's up, Amparo? Hello. Is it true? She gone for real? Time will tell. Time will tell, huh? What's up, Blue Jay? That's a different
Blue
name.
Jay,
I haven't seen that
thank
one yet.
you.
Good to see you. Says, hey, Enosh, new subscriber here. Doomcock is always wrong. Cock-a-doodle doom.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would make a good t-shirt too. Cock-a-doodle doom.
I like that.
I like that, Blue Jay. Hey, welcome to the Poindexter Lounge family. We're glad to have you here, Blue Jay. Let's see. What can we give him for being here, for the new subscriber? Oh, here you go.
I'm too busy fighting SJWs everywhere right now.
I know it's a tough road. It's a tough road for Nerdrotics, man.
Tough road, man. Tough road to hoe. Let me tell you. And then, hey, Bat Dan, what's going on, man? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Says, did you tweet hashtag make the Batfleck movie today? Today is a trending event. I did not know that. Give me just 1 second.
I did.
So I'll be honest with you. Like, guys, I was up this morning and then I fell asleep and took a nap.
I know. I was like, are we not doing a show?
Yeah, right. I know.
And Inash is like, I fell asleep.
I felt so bad, dude. I felt so
It's
bad.
all good.
Okay, so I'm going to here. Hold on a second. Yeah. What are we waiting for? Do it. Hashtag make that Fleck movie.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I totally spaced out. So, bam, there it is. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. Thank you, and thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you so much. All right. I saw Cassandra's here. What's up, Cassandra?
Yo.
Good to see you, Cassandra. Shifty Gizm is here. Love Shifty Gizm. Love me some Layla. What's up, Layla?
Yes.
Layla. Making all those pictures, Layla. Taking down the Phantom Menace, Layla. What's going on, Paratosh? Good to see you. Is she really gone? Oh, come on. What's up, Mega Podtastic? If Kathleen Kennedy gets fired in the woods and there's no one to hear it, does Gil report on it?
You know,
that is great.
It's not. He's not wrong.
It's not wrong. What's up, Friday Night Shites? That's awesome. That's awesome. Footage Lounge. It's Danny K Vlogs other channel. Okay. Go to this channel and please react to RK Outpost. He's for bullying. If you can't download it, I'll try to send it to you. Okay, awesome, man.
Nice.
That's a great name, by the way. That's for anybody who doesn't know. That's for Friday night. What is it? Friday night.
What does he call Frolics or something?
Well, that's Sunday Night Frolic, but no, that's the guy we just played, Nerdrotic. He's got Friday Night Tights. Is it Friday Night Tights or Friday Night Fights or something? I can't remember right now. What's up, 187? Good to see you, bro.
187.
Yeah, and I saw another name that I was trying to go. Patrick's here. Good to see you, Patrick. And Xanix is here. Good to see you, Xanix. Good to see you. Chin Din also here with another $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Says Inash, how often do you sleep? Also, I think I have a gay tree in my backyard. Nothing wrong with it. I sleep when I can. And that's pretty much all I can do with that. As far as your tree, I would say just love your tree for who it is. And that's pretty much it. And just don't make it leave.
Heyo.
All right. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get it's Friday night whites, as Max calls it. Yes.
Yeah, that's what Max calls it.
That's what Max calls it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nim Jim says, I went to the Overlord DVD channel and in my brief search found 7 videos saying Kathleen Kennedy was fired, on her way out, or in danger of being fired. You must have just seen the first 7 videos. Just saying.
It's like every other video is.
Just saying. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and, as Ambassador says, get on with it.
Get it on.
So, title of this one. You ready?
Yes. Let's see what it is.
Kennedy in big trouble. Contract renewal threatened with Indy 5 delay.
Oh.
Now, Johnny, here's the interesting thing about this, right? Is
Yes.
that so last week it was announced that basically every Marvel movie coming out in the next year or so has been pushed back.
Like everything from Disney's getting pushed back.
Yes.
A little bit.
Everything.
And Indy got pushed back almost a year, though, didn't it? Oh, are you there, Enosh?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me? Okay. So it got pushed back a year. And so what they're trying to do is like nobody's calling for Feige's head and saying that that they're going to let Feige go, right?
Yeah.
Because literally every Marvel movie got pushed back.
Yeah.
But and all of that also, guys, just so you know, I mean, that was basically because there was the threat of the strike, and that, could possibly shut everything down. And so they wanted to get ahead of that just in case there were delays or whatever. And then also I feel like Marvel's got some things up their sleeve that like they're trying to, everything got pushed back anyways because of COVID. And so now they're trying to strategically place things.
There's so many reasons. And as far as Indy goes here, like stuff got slowed down because of COVID. Stuff also got slowed down because of Harrison Ford's injury. I mean, that added a whole bunch of time to the shooting schedule here. And so that pushes everything back. And then you don't know that like all the stuff they were going to do for Indy 5 in post-production, that probably got pushed back. And now the post-production people are like, well, we're going to have to schedule this after that. And then Lucasfilm, Disney are like, well, maybe it makes sense then to release it at this point rather than this point. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to think that this is Kennedy's fault somehow.
Yeah, well, and the idea that they would fire her, over all this is just
whatever.
Yeah.
Once Book of Boba Fett comes out and everything and makes Disney Plus another boatload of money, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? So, so just saying the idea that this is somehow her fault or whatever. Is just, it's just stupid at this point, so, but of course, look who we're dealing with, right?
Well,
so,
a guy who wears a bedpan on his head. So,
yeah, so whoops, hit the wrong button here, hit the wrong button. But somebody mentioned, what was the comment here? Big Trouble, where was it? I had it for this joke. Where is it? I had it for the joke. It was big Trouble in Little Lucasfilm or something. I can't remember. Anyways, here's this picture for you to enjoy. Because I can't find the chat thing that was going with it. So there you go. But no, it's just at this point. They're just going to blame Kathleen Kennedy for literally everything that they possibly can, and look, we just know that they don't like her, so they just blame her for everything. Johnny,
it's all her fault.
It's all her fault.
She's a wham man.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about this wham man and what these guys think of her. All right. So here we go. Are you ready to jump in? Some nonsense. Here it is.
Let's do this.
By the way, this has got like a really interesting take of like the time travel thought too, and how they're literally now going to erase Indiana Jones. Not just have Phoebe move on, in the role, but they're literally going to replace Indiana Jones so that he never existed.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Burn. We could do the Mongolian throat thing again.
Thank you for watching this video, and if you would be so kind, please subscribe if you like what you see. Help our channel keep fighting the war to save Hong Kong. Together, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
Can I just point out, if your whole persona is you're an evil villain and you're trying to quote Darth Vader, maybe we shouldn't listen to you.
I mean, if you're a bad guy, then why would we think that you're on the side of the good?
Yeah, like why would we? why would that makes no sense, right? I mean, like seriously, if we're.
I mean, I know he's definitely, so he's going to hit the time travel thing in this one hard, huh? I mean, there's all these things. They could be filming flashback things for something or other. You don't know. The thing is, like, if Indy or Phoebe allegedly go back in time, you haven't seen them at any of these historical scenes that they've shot, though.
Yeah,
so I don't know. Whatever.
But hey, Doomcock is dumb. So
that's my bumper sticker right there.
Doomcock is dumb. So okay, Enosh and Johnny, that throat singing is getting kind of annoying. Cool and Dune, not cool here. Hey.
Ambassador.
Ambassador. Bet you if we're singing to go subscribe to your channel, you'd be fine with our throat singing. Subscribe to Ambassador. Go over to his channel. He's pretty cool. He makes lots of cool pictures.
He does.
All right. Here, come on, Doomcock. Let's hear some more from you.
Enjoy and thanks.
Oh, yes, we're enjoying.
Greetings, my friends. I come to you today with some really potentially great news. It seems...
You're done? You're packing it in? You're not Enosh and Johnny win? we finally beat him. Yay! Celebrate good times. Come on.
Here comes the balloons.
Doomcock just quit YouTube. Celebrate good times. Come on. It was proven he was the Commandant. There's a party going on right here. Because Gil's real identity was revealed, but not here. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. I don't, in full disclosure, I do not approve of doxing. Just saying.
You just need to Barletta that go, man.
I need to Barletta that go. But one day somebody though who knows him, because people know him, and one day somebody is going to get mad at him. I mean, look what just happened, a couple months ago, right? So, So one day, he's going to tick somebody off, man. And you know what? They're going to say, screw all those car videos that I did with him. Screw all that.
If you believe Doomcock's rumors, that's great. I don't.
And his name is Gil, and he lives at
Here's his address. Here's his address in Texas. Whoops. I'm giving too much away. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
That it's possible that yours truly, the future ruler of Earth himself, has thrown a massive monkey wrench into Kennedy's plans to erase Indiana Jones 5.
Oh, he did, huh?
First of all, Johnny, you got to have a big monkey wrench to begin with.
Well,
and just from the content that we see from Doomcock, I think we can all pretty much say he doesn't have a big monkey wrench to throw at anybody, let alone Kathleen Kennedy.
No, I mean,
but I will say this, Johnny, the thing is that, like, even if he did, he needs to remember that Kathleen is Mike Zero's girlfriend.
Them's fighting words.
Hey, Doomcock, show us on the doll.
Show me.
Show us on the doll. Where did Kathleen Kennedy hurt you?
Where did she hurt you? What exactly did she do, buddy?
This is why I leak rumors. Because when they prove to be correct...
Because I can't fit them in my pants anymore, and they just leak out. And by rumors, I mean all the crap. I crap my pants. I haven't changed my diaper in about 5 years, and it just keeps coming out.
I know. I mean, this is why Disney pays people to watch his channel. Remember, because then they'll know what people like and what they don't like.
Yes, yes, Johnny. Now I love this picture here of Indiana Jones. He's looking somewhere off screen, not quite at Phoebe, and Phoebe's just like, see, I'm taking the golden idol. Somehow that means I'm taking over.
This is mine now.
I don't want to be your monkey wrench. Don't want to be near Doomcock. All right, here we go.
In fact, it can force some changes, as it appears that word getting out about what Kennedy has planned for Indy has given Disney pause and threatened Kennedy's rumored contract renewal to boot.
Oh,
Did
really?
you know that there is a natural method to regrow teeth and gums that only 3% of the population even knows about?
No.
It doesn't involve any type of oral hygiene products, prescription medications, or expensive procedures.
This is more riveting. This is more riveting than Doomcock going on about stuff. Watching them pick and scrape nasty teeth.
We take the teeth out of live horses and transplant them into your mouth. That's right. You could have some big, shiny white horse teeth.
Yes. And you know it's a good infomercial because we have a British accent.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, did you know that you can use toothpaste and it will cause your teeth to be clean?
Awesome.
It's the newest, latest thing. It's revolutionary, Mike. Revolutionary in every way.
Made by OxyClean.
Yes, it's the new thing called toothpaste. And when applied with our special applicator brush called a toothbrush, it could actually get your teeth 100% more clean than if you didn't brush them at all, Mike.
Wow.
I know what you're all asking. How much would you pay for this revolutionary technology? Well, Mike, you're probably thinking, what, $99.99?
Yeah.
$79.99?
Really?
No, not even $59.99. But 5 payments of $19.99. Now, I know what you're asking, Mike. You're saying, but isn't that $100 over the price of it? Yes, but you're not paying the $99.99 all at one time. And we actually, that way, make more money.
Yes.
All right. Did you know that you scrub your teeth with toothpaste every night? You could improve your dental health, Governor. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend toothpaste.
Crikey.
But wait, there's more. If you call right now, we'll throw in a special mineral rinse called mouthwash.
What?
Yes, you didn't know you were coming to the Poindexter Lounge to be reminded of what to pick up at the grocery store this week. Oh yeah, I need to pick up some toothpaste. I'm kind of all out of toothpaste.
I need to
All
scrub my teeth.
Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and skip this ad.
See what
Over 2 months ago, I broke a rumor that Indy 5 involved time travel.
Can we go back to the infomercial? It involves. I broke the rumor, Mike. If you act right now, I'll throw in another rumor for free.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
There's always more. Wait, there's more.
Let me
get it out.
You've got some rumors brewing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, another successful rumor.
Shine it up and
Where
let's see
young
what
Indy
it is.
would meet old Indy, both would die, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge would take Indiana Jones' place as the star of the franchise. A lot of this information was recently confirmed in an article published in the Daily Mail UK, but I have received information that makes everything in that article even worse, people. A source informed me that Kennedy was not only killing Indiana Jones and replacing him moving forward in the Indiana Jones franchise, Kennedy was going to go back in time and erase Indy from history, erase Indy from canon, and have Phoebe Waller-Bridge take his place.
Johnny, can I just say, if this is true, and they erase Indiana Jones from canon completely.
Okay.
I'll say this. If they were to do that, that would be the dumbest thing ever done in the history of anything.
One of the greatest modern characters of pop culture movies, one of the greatest pop culture phenomenon, is Indiana Jones. I mean, there's no way.
Look, and if they did that, Johnny, I would devote an entire episode of 2 Cents on Nonsense to talking about how that's absolute nonsense, and you would just see me rage for 2 hours, because that the very thought, like, I don't care if it's for Phoebe, I don't care if it's for somebody else, right? Like I don't care if it's a dude, a woman, anything. That's just a dumb idea.
Well, and it's so they don't have any real leaks coming out of the production. All they see are these scenes being filmed. And like the Daily Mail article was misleading because in one location, people were filming these Roman soldiers in a boat landing and getting out. And then in another location, they're filming Indiana Jones, Harrison and Phoebe, him getting up after it looks like parachuting or something like that. Like, so I don't, they weren't even, it's not like he parachuted down to the Roman soldier encampment or something. Like there's
right. Like, how does that work? When you time travel, you time travel with a parachute?
I don't, I mean,
in an airplane? Like,
so yeah. And I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility because, of the supernatural stuff that the Indiana Jones franchise touches on, but then he's also going, yup, so they're right. They're right. It's like, no, people are taking these things and kind of putting their own spin on them.
Yeah,
there's no proof.
They don't know. But I will say this too, like with this idea, right? So why would you erase? I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Like, why would you erase the character that you just bought? Like, that erases all possibility then of doing like spin-offs, because they're eventually going to do that, right? I mean, like, look, we all love Harrison Ford, but look, eventually there's going to be some spin-offs. There's going to be some different things regarding Indiana Jones, because there's money to be made, right?
Well,
exactly. I mean, so as long as there's money to be made, they're going to use him somehow. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make any sense. And like you said, it's just a bunch of stuff like taken out of context, whatever. If this ever turned out to be true, look, you would see me very like, I would absolutely address that. Right. Because it's dumb. Right. But yeah, there's not even right now. I mean, like exactly. The Romans could be a flashback, Nimju said, there's no even reasons to believe that
the Nazi stuff could be a flashback too. I mean, there's like,
he could be going about like talking about his life, RJ says here that that'd be stupid to erase Indiana Jones from time and canon. They'd have to know the immense backlash they would get. Lucasfilm would never recover from such a blunder. And also I want to point out, stay tuned guys, because he's going to explain how this happened, because like, yes, it's a stupid idea, but according to Doomcock here in just a second, you're going to hear that Kathleen Kennedy got this idea through the writer's room, everybody writing this, James Mangold, everybody, like hiring the director, the whole crew, having it on set, literally filming the movie, going through an injury already with Harrison Ford, all this stuff. And Disney didn't know what the movie was about.
How is that? That's some nonsense right there.
Well, I'm just telling you, stay tuned, because
oh man,
yeah, because you remember Kathleen Kennedy. Apparently, nobody knows what's going on over at Lucasfilm or Disney, because Kathleen Kennedy didn't even know Luke Skywalker was going to be in the end of the Mandalorian.
Well,
right?
yeah, that's the thing. So she didn't know anything about that, but yet she knows everything about this, and she's kept it secret from.
It's not a House of Mouse.
Everybody.
It's not a House of Mouse. It's a House of Secrets and Lies.
Secrets and lies.
Just saying.
Actually becoming Indiana Jones in history, being the only Indiana Jones there ever was. Well, the Daily...
Yeah, he's literally saying that she's going to become Indiana Jones.
How? Like, it makes no sense. What? So then they're just going to remake?
What she has to do is she has to go down to the Secretary of State, or DMV, depending upon what state you're in. She has to go down there. She has to file some paperwork and stuff for an official name change. Then she has to take a new picture for identification. She has to provide, background information, social security number, those kind of things, Johnny. And then she can legally change her name to Indiana Jones or whatever else she wants.
Okay.
And so therefore she replaces Indiana Jones.
I see.
Completely. Yes. Not just that they're going to retcon it, not just that they're going to get rid of Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, but literally you just heard him say she is going to replace Indiana Jones and be the only Indiana Jones that existed. So you see the ramifications here, right? That like back in the 1930s.
Yes. A woman would travel unaccompanied and be able to run these expeditions that Indy did.
And also apparently have same-sex relations with many women openly and marry one of them in the 50s and have a son. I mean, I guess by adoption in the 50s and then also apparently be very inappropriate with like a 15-year-old girl with Marion, and be a college professor who is highly recognized. Look, today, yes. Today, absolutely yes. All those things could happen. 1930s?
No way.
I mean, are they going to change? Are they going to change like how people acted throughout time? Maybe that's part of it too, because it's so woke, right? They're just going to go back and they're going to introduce like all those concepts like back, like, when the country first started. So by the time it gets to the 1930s, we're in this like utopian society that,
the Temple of Woke.
Anything goes. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Woke. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
My cup runneth over with wokeness.
All right.
Daily Mail didn't confirm that bit of news, though they did confirm the time travel aspect as well as scenes shot with Phoebe wearing Indy's hat and young Indy meeting old Indy.
She held his
Even
hat.
so, I have a feeling Disney.
They didn't confirm any of those scenes.
Nope.
Nothing
is confirmed.
He's messing with it.
He's watching too much scrambled adult content there on that screen to his right.
And it's the Daily Mail. I mean,
oh yeah. you mean the website that we looked at that like has way too many ads?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Nim Jim. Yep, I don't get it. She's going to retcon history itself and flip the gender roles while she's at it.
Karen, instead of now it'll just be, instead of Marion Jones, it's Joe Marion all of a sudden and everything like that. And
Joe Marion.
Instead of a son named Mutt, they're going to have, a daughter named Anna or something, right? I mean, come on. This is like, I cannot wait. We got to see how he justifies this, like how his rumor.
Well, they're gonna flip it. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna flip it, man. That's how they're gonna do it. I agree, RJ. Well, RJ, we haven't got to even the confusing part yet. I swear. Like it's literally we haven't got to that part yet. Like so trust me. Yeah, I know he's crazy. I know
he's crazy.
But
he just confirmed the rest of these rumors indirectly because Gizmodo is reporting that Disney has delayed Indiana.
Gizmodo, that website that we all know and love and trust and have trusted for many, many years. Gizmodo, folks. Gizmodo.com.
Exactly. This is just ludicrous.
With an article titled "Disney Just Thoroughly Delayed Its Upcoming Release Schedule." Sequels for Marvel's Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Thor, plus the next Indiana Jones movie, are officially running late.
Surprised they didn't end that headline with "Dude." They just thoroughly delayed their schedule, dude.
Brought to you by Upwork. Hire in-demand emerging tech professionals. Hire a freelancer like Doomcock. He's freelancing all over the place, folks. He's leaking freelancing.
He's got opinions for days.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Indiana Jones 5 for another year.
Holy crap, I'm only Doomcock.
Oh, God.
Why would they do that?
It's a good question.
Because apparently Disney watched my videos about what's going on with Indiana Jones 5, and they started asking questions.
So Disney found out about the plot to their own movie by watching Doomcock's videos. He's totally lost it. He thinks he's wow. Oh my goodness. So he's still playing that card that Disney pays people to watch.
I'm
his
sorry.
videos.
I'm sorry. Hold on just 1 second. I need to put my mask on because I'm concerned that if I don't have a mask on, I might catch whatever Doomcock has. And Masks saved lives. So I'm gonna
Mask
be
up.
super. Look, hey, look, look! I'm Truth 31. I'm Truth 32.
There you go.
What's up? What's up, my beautiful DC people?
Oh my lord!
Don't want to catch what Doomcock has. Definitely not. Don't want to catch a case of the Doomcocks.
Oh, that's worse than the Rona.
You got to be kidding me,
dude. He seriously believes, like, well, maybe he doesn't believe it, but he's seriously putting the theory out there that Disney delayed Indy 5 because they learned about the plot by watching his videos.
So that means all of the Marvel movies that got delayed, that's just coincidence. At the same time, that's just absolutely quit. But the Indiana Jones 5 thing, they were like, hey, we're gonna what? Doomcock is reporting that all these things are happening. We didn't know that was in our movie. We didn't know that was in our movie. Oh, well, we got to delay that. Oh, by the way, we're going to delay all the other Marvel stuff at the same time. Okay, well, that has something. That completely has something not to do with this. But you know.
If we don't know what's going on in Indy 5, what are they doing in the other ones? We better delay everything. I mean,
right? Mask of Shy. Mask of Shy. I love it. His name is Mask of Shy, right? So Mask of Shy says, "Mask saves lives. You better don't catch the crazy."
But that's just like
Bob Chapek watches Doomcock confirmed.
I mean,
Doomcock got that STD, that stupid transmitted disease.
Come on, like this is his nonsense is just like going through the roof here. This is absolutely ludicrous.
I know, it's stupid. It's crazy.
Hey, did you guys watch Doomcock's latest video? Did you guys know we're making this movie? I didn't know Indy 5 was in production. What's it about? I don't know. Let's see. Doomcock said it's got time travel. They're going to erase Indy. What?
Nim Jim, should we tell Disney execs that Kathleen's retconning Indiana Jones? Nah, I'm sure this will all work itself out. Indiana Jones crew.
The other producers are like, oh, we thought we had you fooled, man.
Oh my gosh. Danny says I'm laughing out loud. The Bobs.
Oh.
That's the plot? Postpone! What, we're filming already? I mean, Harrison's already been injured on set, and we didn't know what was going on. They're filming this thing. We built that boat for those Roman soldiers. Good Lord. What are we doing here? The whole thing's collapsing.
Hey, look. Here's according to Doomcock, here's who sits on the Disney board.
Oh, Timmy. No, Timmy would be smarter than that. Timmy would be, you know what? No, Timmy would be like this. Timmy would be like, here's just Timmy. Timmy. And then he'd just break out and go, heck no.
That's just
I think Gil's just testing to see how much nonsense his followers will believe.
Oh,
man. So, guys, did you know that we were making a new Indiana Jones movie? Our intern found out from this Doomclock man. He knows everything we're doing somehow.
I just can't believe that. It comes up at the investors meeting or something. Did you guys know? Did you guys know this? No way. No, what?
See, yeah, Layla. Timmy would know. Timmy would lose it. After what Timmy did to Jimmy, when Jimmy was taking steroids, Timmy would be in there like giving that board like a hard time. Like Timmy would be like, Timmy. No, Timmy. All right.
Oh,
hey, by the way,
gosh.
Johnny, look at this new view that we have here.
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that cool? You like that? Okay.
Below the Doomcock.
Yes. Below.
Huh?
It's just perfect. We couldn't have timed that better.
Oh no, it hurts.
Oh man. Oh wow. That was perfect. Oh, that was perfect.
Clip that. Huh?
Huh? Yeah, we do. That was
Yes, make a meme out of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
below the Doomcock. Huh?
Huh?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. My face hurts. That's funny.
Mm. Mm.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Layla, you got to watch South Park. You got to watch South Park to understand that then, because literally, like
Oh man.
South Park does an amazing job with Timmy and Jimmy. Let me just put it that way. Like we're
Oh. That was fantastic.
Maskashite is crap. I almost had a stroke. Huh? Replace Vader in New Hope going, what? With Doomcock. Huh?
I like that. Oh man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta clip that for the intro.
Oh.
That'll be part of the new 2 Cents of Nonsense intro. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta make that a clip. Yeah, I know you're a bit young for it probably, but like look, that show is not politically correct at all, neither should it be. And it, you know, if you don't know, Timmy is a handicapped character, but he only says Timmy. He can only say Timmy. So he says Timmy for everything. Okay, so he emotes Timmy, but his emoting basically clarifies like what he's talking about. And so and it's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, wow. Huh? Okay.
Woo.
Is this true? What the fuck?
It just keeps.
I can't. Oh my god.
Just. Oh no, it's not true. And you just. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Oh. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
No, see that's what we have to pull back up the other drop. It's like, if you believe Doomcock's, that's great.
I don't.
Is this true? What the F? Huh? Okay, let's see. Can we get through this?
Let's see if we can do it.
Oh man. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Here we go.
And from what I've heard, Disney management freaked out when they figured out what was happening. That Kathleen Kennedy was about to destroy another of their treasured IPs, and so they decided to shut the whole thing down, delay it a year, which given Ford's age is almost tantamount to canceling it.
They didn't shut down production.
Production didn't shut down. I mean, okay. That doesn't make.
I mean, they didn't shut down production, so
if
right, like
yeah,
if she's
I know.
so bad, if she's so bad, and they hate her so much, and she's doing things to literally destroy their franchises, why wouldn't they just fire her?
Exactly. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. It's nonsense.
Yes, you do suck. Yes, you do suck. Lucasfilm and Disney are the first studios and companies to ever greenlight a film, have it go into full production like it is, and then read the script after filming has started.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, come on, really?
But if you wanna, I mean, if you wanna buy into the narrative, then you're gonna believe that, all of this happened, and that the only sane person was Doomcock. That's how they did it.
Jeez. What's up, Jared? Good to see you back, man. Good to
Ooh.
see you back, bro. Okay. Yeah.
This has apparently not endeared Kathleen Kennedy to Bob Chapek, and I am told this may be the Hail Mary miracle that fans were hoping for to get her contract terminated.
I am the hero of the story.
Yes.
It's because of me and my videos that I have saved everything. I have saved everyone and everything. I have saved it all, John.
I have done the work.
Exactly.
It is finished. Doomcock is not saying no. I really think I think he's smoking his own supply there. I think he's I think he's totally lost it.
Hi, my name is Enosh Fee, and I want to make you aware of a problem that's going on in our world today. You see, there are some, well, one, anyways, named Doomcock. You might know him as Gil. Serious issues are going on here, and we need to get Gil the help that he really needs. He's been left alone to just make YouTube videos this whole time, and now he's gone as far as thinking that, well, Disney is watching him, and not only watching him, but making major decisions based on his crazy videos. Also, the voices in his head have told him that all these things are verified and absolutely true. Please help today.
Maybe you can save Gil from himself.
Yes, you do suck. Yes, Doomcock. Kathleen Kennedy has no power. Also Doomcock. Kathleen Kennedy has all the power. I love Nerd Goes and knows Doomcock is actually wrong, even in the multiverse, along with all of the outcomes Doctor Strange viewed. Like he's so wrong that there's literally no universe in which Doomcock is actually right.
Out of what do you say, like 4 million possibilities?
Yes. There still is absolutely no universe in which he's okay, man. I'll take a look, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, oh, is it? Okay. I haven't seen it yet. So, come on, really, guys? Like,
but he knows that his people will believe that Disney watches his stuff, and they're all about it. And I mean, it's listen. We know that. I can almost guarantee you that Disney's not paying people to watch Doomcock videos.
I'm just saying, no. No. That. Come on.
It doesn't. It just doesn't. It doesn't track. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, even if the guy's got 200,000 subscribers or whatever, it still doesn't make any sense that a company as large as them is like, ooh, hey, we literally have like millions. Look how many people actually are subscribed to Disney Plus, for example, right?
Yeah,
millions upon millions of people subscribe to Disney Plus. How does it make any sense that a guy even with 200,000 subscribers are going to go, hey, we're gonna watch this guy because this guy's smarter than everyone?
Yeah, he's the smartest.
And he doesn't show his face. He wears his helmet on his head, and he hasn't verified anything. And everything that he has said to this point has turned out to be wrong. Oh, I know there's the detractors. Well, he got the Rise of Skywalker right. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. To coin some people's own terms, do the research. He copied that off of 4chan and Reddit. He did not come up with that. He was not right. Okay, and every time he says, well, these people say that Doomcock was wrong. Doomcock was not wrong. Blah, blah, blah. I can't be wrong because I've never said that it was me. Well, then you can't be right either. You can't come the next week and go, see, Doomcock was right. No, if you can't be wrong, then you can't be right. You can't rewrite like history, and you can't rewrite like terms, like what they mean.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're saying, well, if you're saying I'm just getting this information from my sources, they're the ones telling me this, so I can't verify that they're right. So you can't say that I'm wrong when they're wrong. Okay, well then you can't say, well, I got all this stuff from my sources and I couldn't verify it, but they were right, so I was right. You weren't right. That you're just admitting that you made it up is what you're doing.
Well, yeah.
And you know what, Johnny, we've got something for that. We've got something for that.
Really?
From Crock of Johnson Industries, yes.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doom Pens adult diapers. Yes, Doom Pens extra large, trusted by the fandom menace and geeks and gamers to keep all the crap in, except for those leaks that get out, those tender morsels of leaks that tell us all what's going on behind the scenes at Lucasfilm with Kathleen Kennedy. Yes, from Crock of Johnson Industries. Make sure to get your Doom Pens today. Thank you, Ambassador.
Where all rumors are sold.
Yes, find them where all rumors are sold. Yeah, come on. Really? Okay, let's here we go.
From what I'm hearing, Kathleen Kennedy may not get that rumored contract renewal after all. Before we go any further, I want to tell you that the information I'm about to share with you is information I was provided by third parties who claim to have knowledge of the situation.
Sure.
But since I cannot personally verify what I'm about to share, I present this as unverified rumor, and I ask you to please take it with a grain of salt.
Just a little bit of
Since
salt.
a lot of the rumors you broke regarding Indy 5 have been verified, maybe a little less salt on this one, eh?
Oh, whatever.
Possibly, Harvey, but honestly, I think it's always important to view these videos as heads up rather than final stories.
And I always like to cover my butt just in case.
Yes. I always like to put enough haze around them so I can say it was just a rumor.
Just a rumor. Come on. Exactly, TW. What rumors were verified?
Well,
just because you say, oh, this was verified and this was verified and this was verified, that doesn't make it verified.
Well, if he'd come out and said people kept saying the time travel thing because they had seen the sets with the Nazi stuff and all that and saying, oh, well, that means it's time travel. Well, it still hasn't proven anything like that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
Well, Johnny, that's just because we just don't know what we're talking about. We're just too salty, and
we gotta take some more salt. We gotta let his salt just wash over us.
Let the salt be one with you.
The salt. Give me a salt bath.
Yes. Yeah. Got to provide his evidence.
He doesn't have receipts.
Verified by who? Yes. Just can you tell us, like, verified by the who? Verified by the who?
Who?
Who are you? You're Gil, we know. Dun, 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 dun. Who are you? Commandant, and it shows.
Ooh, a Nazi that is you. Ooh.
What in the world, man? Verified by Doomcock. Yes, I verified my own stuff. I verified my own stuff. So, all right, there you go.
Early warnings rather than final outcomes. But that said, here is what I've been told. Gizmodo is reporting that a whole slew of Disney/Marvel/Lucasfilm projects have been delayed, possibly due to the IATSE strike that is looming. Despite IATSE having reached a deal with Hollywood, I'm hearing through the grapevine that members of the union are not at all happy with the deal and may give it a thumbs down when it comes time to vote. Regardless, this is what Gizmodo says. Which Disney movies are delayed? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, previously...
Whoa, did you notice something? His system shut down.
Did
you hear that? Did you hear that? Like, uh-oh. I think his rumor mill shut down.
I think it did.
So my inside source, Harry, says Harrison Ford lets me call him Harry, said, "What's a Doomcock? Is that an OnlyFans page?"
Oh,
yeah. See, but this is the problem, Josh. Okay, so yeah, if it was meant to be entertaining, that's one thing. He is absolutely saying things to be taken seriously. He wants to be taken seriously, and you know this because every time that he can jump on something that he feels like he can put as like, "Hey, I was right," he tries to throw it in everybody's face and say, "I was right," and blah blah blah, and act like he is the he's the. Otherwise, it's just I can't verify any of this stuff, right? But as soon as he can claim like a little bit, he's just like, "Yes, I did it. See, I told you," because even he's surprised.
Well, it's just if he only wanted to entertain people, then he wouldn't care whether he was right or wrong, right? I mean, he wouldn't come back and say I was right. If he was only trying to entertain people, then it wouldn't matter if he gets proven right or wrong. And he wants people to have just enough faith in the lie to keep the views up, to keep everything going.
So James, so this is an interesting point, right? Because James, like I hear you, man. He says, "Well, I hate social justice warriors, even as an anti-SJW, and I don't believe in Doomcock a single cent." Well, one, I'm glad you don't believe in Doomcock a single cent. So here's the thing: I'm a conservative, I'm a centrist, if anything. I don't go on either wing, right? Because I feel like if you go on either wing, you tip it over and the whole thing falls, right? But here's an interesting point because, like, look. I don't believe in like, cancel culture and this PC over the top stuff, man. And, I feel like there are certain people who use the term that they're social justice warriors, or people like there are people who are called social justice warriors, but they're extremists, right? I feel like the real social justice warriors, like people who are fighting for social justice, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? To like fight for people's rights and equality stuff. But there's always people who, and like, I get the way that you're using it. Okay. I just want to point that out. So like, I get the way that you're using it. And that's the thing is like, there's plenty of good people who just don't want to deal with people's crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. And there's others. Nim Jim saying the same thing. It's like, look, he says, I'm a conservative and an anti-SJW. But I can't stand the Phantom Menace movement. They make conservatives all look crazy, and that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
As like people can have differing political views, and as long as we come to the table and we try to find a reasonable outcome, right?
Yeah.
And we actually care about each other. And see, that's real social justice, right? Like it's unfortunate that term has been coined so bad now that it's like that it's automatically looked at as a bad thing. Right? Because there's nothing wrong with social justice, like people being treated fairly. You know what I mean? Like if you really break it down, not the way that it's necessarily portrayed, but if you really break down the words social justice, like people being treated correctly, feeling like that you do get justice if something happens to you, or if you're treated in a certain way, that you have some kind of confidence that you'll be treated with respect and those things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, we live in a world where it's amplified. It's taken to these extremes. And then on the other hand, you got extremes like Doomcock, right? You got people who literally just absolutely abuse the other side of that. And that's why you got these horrible pull back and forth and stuff. And nobody can just have an opinion and just talk anymore,
No, they can't. And I mean, it's just, they've become what they hate. And so, cancel culture, this, that. I mean, what is he doing if not trying to get Kathleen Kennedy canceled?
Yep.
I mean, it's, and he's entertaining only in the way that he's hiding who he is, and he's trying to just get people to believe enough so that they keep coming back. It's just, it's ludicrous. It's trust me, Disney did not find out about the plot to Indy 5 by having people watch his channel. That's what he's telling you.
Yep, that's exactly what he said. And look, you know what I love about the chat right now is that there's people who are on differing like political sides, but we're saying the same thing, right? That this extremism is what's causing this problem. Because we used to live in a country where even though people had different political views, we'd go to the polls, we'd vote, we'd go home, and then whoever won, we go, oh well, if the guy or the person that I voted for lost, we go, oh that sucks, hey, we'll get him next time, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd live the next 4 years of our life or the next 8 years of our life, and you may disagree with things, you may even speak about it, but the reality was you were part of the process, and if you had neighbors that voted for the other person, you didn't hate them, and you didn't try to destroy them, and you didn't try to like make them out to be horrible, bad people, like that you were never like literally putting out to everybody saying that like if you voted for this person or you hate this or that, then don't ever talk to me again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Because what does that have to do with you and me? Right? If you and I are friends and whatnot, like what does that have to, like somebody that we've never met, will never meet, and honestly, I think we give more importance to the presidency than probably it's even worth, because half the presidents who get in, they just coast because they got other people making the decisions for them, and basically they're a mouthpiece. So, at least in this country, right? So I mean, I don't know, man.
It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't, but he's totally become what he hates. I mean, it's just absolutely all he's doing is furthering the rhetoric and pushing hatred and stuff like that. And it's not funny at all.
Yeah. And yeah, here's the point, Blake. Yep. If Kennedy does leave, what is Doomcock going to do? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Who's
right?
the target after that? Because it's his Star Trek stuff doesn't keep the lights on. It's this stuff.
Yep. So this is I didn't see this. When did this come out? What's your reaction to Grace Randolph saying Batman and Superman fans are offensive?
Oh, she said something about that in her video. I haven't checked it out yet.
Okay. All right. I know we got to get going, so here we go.
Stated on 3/25/22, moves to 5/6/22. Not that huge a delay. Thor: Love and Thunder, previously dated on 5/6/22.
Yep.
Moves to 7/8/22. Again, not a terribly substantial delay.
Yep.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, previously dated on 7/8/22.
Why don't you give your opinions on that one, Doomcock?
Oh, I'm sure
wait.
he'll have something.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
Moves to 11/11/22. Not a big deal. Untitled Indiana Jones movie, previously dated on 7/29/22, moves to 6/30/23. Wow. So the other movies were delayed a month or two. Indiana Jones,
one was 4 months,
is delayed a full year.
One of these
11 months.
Yeah.
And it was put in that order for a reason. Like,
things is not like the other, Doomcock.
That is correct. It makes a lot of sense that given the looming strike, Disney would shuffle the schedule around for a lot of these Marvel movies that have yet to even begin production.
Yep.
But the big question here is, why would they push back Indy 5 for almost an entire year? Even if there is an IATSE strike.
By the way, Doomcock, you could absolutely find better logos than this. This is a little pixelated. Just saying. One of those things you probably, in your search for putting out good content, you may, and actually even better than just like the black on white, like they literally have like a really cool one with a fist. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that look like too much like Black Lives Matter for you?
Which is pronounced IATSE for those who are wondering.
Oh,
presumably Indy 5 is far enough along that it would be allowed to finish production. They've been shooting a long time after all. Even with the COVID delays, they must be substantially close to finishing. So why yank the rug out from under Kennedy and push this thing back a whole year?
because they're restructuring their entire thing, and like they need to actually put these movies in order where it makes sense for them financially, and also with the unpredictability of the next few months with the pandemic and how the how movies are going to work, and whether or not movies make a comeback like regular movies, not just the Marvel movies, because Marvel movies are doing just fine, but all these other movies, like how are regular movies going to stand up? Because you know what, there's plenty of other dramatic films, even parts of franchises so far that have come out that like have been kind of questionable, and they want to see like and make sure that they have a full recovery, so that this Indiana Jones movie that I don't know, people keep trying to bash and put down before it even comes out, before anybody actually knows what it's about, that they actually have some way and some traction to make sure that the box office will be recovered, or where we'll be by 2023. It's pretty simple, Doomcock, if you actually put your brain to it and you don't just like make up stuff that comes out of your depends. Okay.
Whoops.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, they want it to make $700-800 million at the box office. They don't want to do, they don't want to give it 30 days and then put it on Disney Plus. They want to make it, they want it to earn theatrical money. This is why they want to delay it. I mean, that's, but that's too much sense.
Really? Huh?
Oh man.
By the way, sorry, I got the other one that was put in the in our Discord, but I apologize because for some reason my phone won't airdrop to my computer right now. You know how sometimes things just get like gunked up and like it just doesn't want to airdrop. It's not wanting to airdrop to there, so I gotta open it up on my computer. So we'll get to it. So I appreciate because a couple people sent me things, but he sent this to my Twitter. So all right, nice. So yeah, it's just. It's literally just whatever you want your narrative to be, they're going to make it that way.
Well, yeah.
All right. So here we go.
To answer this, I've had two very strong sources contact me to provide context about what's happening behind the scenes.
I actually have video of the two strong sources. Did you know this? I do.
We have a clip.
Johnny, they contacted me too.
Oh,
and they told me exactly what was going on.
Oh,
and I was actually very surprised. I mean, they are two very strong sources, Johnny.
Excellent.
And honestly, you can hear it from their mouths themselves. Listen to what they had to say.
Wow, that's compelling. I believe it too.
Yeah, I mean that's some serious stuff right there. So, I totally take that to heart, man. When listening to this now, it totally changes my mind and my thoughts.
It makes sense.
A longtime source of mine that has been proven to be accurate on many occasions said this. Quote,
but I've just never shared the information that they gave me.
I've never given you any of that info, but he's accurate. Trust me.
Yeah, it's the one guy who got stuff right, but I never shared his stuff. Sorry.
Yes.
Disney management is freaking the fuck out because it's true. Bridge is replacing Indy, and they are killing the character off in a way that erases him from canon. They're saying this is The Last Jedi on steroids.
Oh.
The Last Jedi on steroids?
That might be a great movie then.
Might be all right.
That might be all right. Because I really like The Last Jedi. So maybe Johnny, maybe this movie's just for me.
Exactly. Maybe
this will be another movie that I get to debate with people for the next 10 years after this comes out, right? So jeez.
Come on, man.
Like, well, and here's the thing, Johnny. They have to relate it to The Last Jedi, right?
Well, they do. They have to. Yeah, because that's triggered.
Exactly. That is what is going to trigger people. People hear the Last Jedi.
Yep.
Right? They hear The Last Jedi. They hear that term, and the people who don't like it, all of a sudden, they're going, their antennas go up, right? Like, bling, oh my gosh, oh what?
Ruin
Last
Johnson?
Jedi, Ruin Johnson? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's going to be so horrible. It's going to be so bad. Right? Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh. That's not something the Disney management ever wants to hear.
No, they're not going to put that quote on the movie poster. No, Harvey. How Disney management would not know that Kennedy was planning this is a bit mind-boggling.
Again with the Darth Kennedy stuff. I love it. Love it. I love it.
But no more mind-boggling, I suppose, than Chapek knowing about it and letting it happen anyway.
Unless, of course, Chapek knew about it and sat on it, giving Kennedy enough rope to hang herself with. Chapek knew that this would eventually come out, and when it did, it would be the perfect excuse to, what? To back out of KK's contract renewal?
If that is the case, Bob Chapek plays 5D chess that would make Mr. Spock blush bright green.
So now the conspiracy is nobody knew that this script, of course, mind you, Kathleen Kennedy does not write scripts. Okay. She is the president of Lucasfilm. I swear to God, I am so sick of hearing these people like Geeks and Gamers, the Fandom Menace, and now we got to just, distinguish those two because Geeks and Gamers not part of the Fandom Menace anymore, Johnny.
We're not a part of that. We're not a part of that.
So Midnight's Edge, Nerdrotics, whatever. I got to hear all these people, talk about that, Kathleen Kennedy this and she did that, but she doesn't write scripts. She's not the creative. She literally runs a company. She runs a studio, Lucasfilm. She runs Lucasfilm. You understand what Lucasfilm entails. It's not just Star Wars. It's not just Indiana Jones. It's literally all the video games that they do, all the films, all the TV, all the board games, all the stuff that they put out, books and comic books and those things. That's like it's a whole conglomerate of information that gets put out. Like Kathleen Kennedy, there would be no way for Kathleen Kennedy to be responsible literally for all these little things. Yes, Alex, they have writers. Imagine it. Like these people act like Kathleen Kennedy is there, like at Marvel Comics, like writing the Star Wars comics now. Right. I want to put a woman in this one. Yeah. Hey, we're going to embarrass Luke Skywalker in this one. Right. I mean, like, that's just dumb. She does not do those things. She does not oversee all those things. Yes, as a whole. But the thing is, she has people in place who make these decisions. There are writers, there are filmmakers, there's directors who take these ideas and concepts. There's writers' rooms, there's these groups that get together and they do these things. And yes, she's part of it, but she's not responsible for the script. She's not responsible for every little thing that happens. And you're going to tell me that they got through the entire process of pitching the idea. First, James Mangold, okay, had to come on board after Steven Spielberg decided he didn't want to do the film, which I know that they want to act like Steven Spielberg left it because like he didn't want anything to do with it because he was so attractive. Whatever. Okay.
Ooh.
Steven Spielberg is like one of the far leftist people in all of Hollywood. So you can't tell me that he heard some leftist idea and then like that's what turned him off. Okay. Look, that's just stupid. Second of all, you would have had to tell me that they would have had to come up with a concept, a proof of concept, put together a storyboards and like where they wanted this thing to go, pitch this thing in a meeting, but apparently to no one. Yeah. They didn't pitch the thing to anyone. They did it secretly behind closed doors, under rocks, in caves, right? They were down in Florida in the marshes, just like the old Super Friends show in the Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom, like, playset thing was hovered and put underneath the swamp, and they assembled the Legion of Doom. Kathleen Kennedy and James Mangold, and probably Ryan Johnson was there some too, even though he had nothing to do with it. And they brought in all these people, and then like all of a sudden, Lex Luthor was up there with the gavel, and he's like, I bequeath the floor to Kathleen Kennedy, our Lord and Savior, the Dark Master. And she came out in this hood and everything, and she's like, what we're going to do now is we're going to make Indiana Jones a woman and erase him from history. Yes, it's the most evil plan in the world. The Super Friends won't be able to stop us because we're Marvel. And then, and so they go through this whole process. They pitch the thing. They get James Mangold on board. Everybody's on freaking board. Harrison Ford is hired, who would have had to have read the script. And I'm sure he looked at it and went, oh, you want to tarnish my whole legacy? Yes, I'm on board with that. That sounds great. That
Yeah,
sounds absolutely fantastic.
Erase me from existence. Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I must just be old and senile by now, right? I mean, come on, I'm 80 years old. I mean, practically it's a death sentence, right? Doomcock. So, I mean, like, and so go through this whole process and nobody knows about it. Disney never questions, hey, you're going to take one of the biggest IPs ever and you're going to make a movie of it. What's that movie going to be about? We're going to spend millions of dollars, probably like $150 million plus on this movie. What could that movie possibly be? Nobody questioned it. Nobody asked. Nobody cared. Just, we're just going to fly under the radar with this one. And then they waited until it was actually being filmed. And then somebody watched a Doomcock video where Doomcock got from a secret source somewhere that it was going to be a time travel thing that erases Indiana Jones from history, but replaces it with a woman who was a different character, but now makes her Indiana Jones somehow. So somehow whatever they do back in history, back in time, actually replaces like literally the sperm that fertilized the egg in Indiana Jones's mom to make it a girl, and not just any girl, but the girl who was his like sidekick in the beginning of this film, apparently turns that woman into Indiana Jones, still with the name Indiana Jones, and now replaces everything that we've seen in every Indiana Jones movie and all the things, right?
Yes.
With this woman all this time. So like when Hitler walked past Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones was there and had the book and Hitler signed it in the Last Crusade, that was Phoebe, right? So systematically replaces all of this, erases the timeline and makes this new thing. And the only person who knew was Bob Chapek. Bob knew. Oh, Bob knew. Yes. But Bob was biding his time. He was secretly keeping silent this whole time so that he could use this somehow against Kathleen Kennedy. And even though he's the CEO of Disney and helps make these decisions, literally oversees all of Disney, not just Lucasfilm, but all of Disney, he needed to bide his time and be silent so he could somehow tell himself to fire Kathleen Kennedy or not renew her contract.
So he wasted millions of dollars so far so that he could not waste millions of dollars on her contract. That because
maybe Bob Chapek should be fired. If that's real, that's the stupidest plan. And only Doomcock could come up with that plan.
A CEO doesn't need to. Bob Chapek doesn't need to have her make some huge mistake like this, allegedly, in order to remove her. Indiana Joni. There you go. It'll be like, it'll be like that movie. It's instead of Indiana Jones, like it's gonna be like, they're actually remaking two franchises. It's just one of the guys and Indiana Jones at the same time. Like she'll be walking around, I'm Indiana Jones. Oh, look, Indy, you seem a little more effeminate today. How dare you say that? I'm a modern man. It doesn't
I'm
make
sorry,
sense.
like when you really break it down, what he's saying, like he's playing to an audience, and I get that, but my gosh, like when you break down what he is saying, how can anybody in their right mind even like kind of nod their head? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, boy, that's what it must be, right?
Yeah, I mean the nonsense is next level. Just when you think he can't make it any worse, he doubles down. I mean, this is absolutely ludicrous.
And TW, like I got this up here, so I don't want to lose this one. But TW says, "Devil's advocate, you may have an exec want scenes or plot threads in a film, e.g., shirtless Thor and Age of Ultron. Sure, like there's always going to be notes, right? Because they're going. You know why? Because they talk about it and they look at it, and there's things that certain people want, right? Just like the exec at Warner Brothers was like, "Hey, you can't have Superman destroy the ship he came to Earth in. How's he going to get back to Krypton, right?"
You can't put Wayne T. Carr in that movie. We're going to use Green Lantern in about 20 years.
Right. And Ninja here says, I'm so desperate to embarrass Kathleen, but not fire her, that I'm going to waste time and money letting her film a movie that I'll then delay.
So
I'm a genius, Bob Chapek, supposedly.
Jarbo, Big brings up a good point. How much of this is Kamran Pasha? If you don't know the inner workings of Doomcock and his panels, I'm really, the more and more we hear about stuff, I really think that Doomcock comes up with this stuff based on what he hears from Kamran Pasha. Like, this is just, and I don't know if he believes it or if they come up with it together or if they think it's just crazy enough for people to buy in, but it's just absolutely insane because none of this makes sense.
Mm-mm.
I mean, there's no way. So Bob Chapek knew what was going to happen, was
Yes.
going to let her do this so that he could fire her, or not, so that then he would have a legitimate reason to not extend her. And then all of a sudden, the rest of the executives find out by watching a Doomcock video.
Yep.
Okay. This is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it may simply be the Disney management doesn't really get involved in the creative aspects of scripts until it becomes a problem. And it has now become a problem.
Okay.
Another source of mine, the inestimable WDW Pro, a good friend of mine who is now over at thatparkplace.com, contacted me about the situation with Indy 5 and Kennedy.
Okay.
While my first source maintains that Disney freaking out about Kathleen Kennedy erasing Indy from canon is the reason for the delay, WDW Pro has a different take on the matter.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh.
Hi. We are Woodger.
You're who? I love the fact that they're a different company, but yet they have like a 5-hour energy thing right in the back there. That's 5-hour energy is like cool, like whatever this vest thing is for video games. But my God, 5-hour energy, man.
Like, ooh, feel like you got shot.
But drink a 5-hour energy.
Why Chapek is livid with Kennedy. The delay is due to the amount of CGI the film will take to complete. Something happened this past week they're being very quiet about. I don't know if there's another injury to Ford, but there's a recognition that he can't complete the film in a traditional way.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know if that means he's going to dub over a CGI substitute, or if he's out of all mildly actionable scenes. They were pretty hopeful 2 weeks ago. I was hearing very positive things about filming. I would say a 1-year delay is just about at the edge of cancellation.
Oh, come on. So now he's using more of these. You see, he uses
Johnny. Well, there's a reason why Harrison can't perform. There's a reason why Harrison can't perform. You know what it is? He hasn't taken his Doomagra. Doomagra, ladies and gentlemen, from Croc of Johnson Industries, man. You know what? It's guaranteed to keep your anger rock hard. Doomagra.
It gets you going.
Yeah, it definitely gets you going. Something. Look, this is.
Bat Dad makes a good point. The Flash movie was delayed 5 years. Not good logic. I mean, you're right. Movie companies, especially when you talk about ones the size of WB or Disney, I mean, they are gigantic. And there are so many things that go into making these films. And there's too many people in the know for the folks up top to not know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's something interesting. Nim Jim says the board would be a lot more livid with Bob for letting this just go forward if this was like part of his plan, and then it's like, oh, shocker.
Exactly. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, Black Widow was delayed, a year plus. I mean, come on. This is
Ian's like, I thought it was because Harrison is old.
Well, that's part of it too. I think his shooting schedule is,
Yeah, he forgot where he was. He wandered off for a couple of days, and they had to find him.
They had to convince him he wasn't Indiana Jones. No, you're playing a character. Okay.
They found him at Disney World, man. In the Star Wars world, like on the Millennium Falcon, reliving stuff. Oh boy.
It would be unprecedented, but it's turning into parody to put an 81-year-old into interviews for an action film. He's leading. They're really pushing.
Hold on. Did I just hear that right? That it'd be hard to put out a guy for interviews just because he's 80 years old?
Harrison Ford does interviews all the time.
Listen, Harrison Ford is pretty spry, even to this day. Harrison Ford's witty, and he comes up with good stuff even to this day. Like Harrison Ford is not like just some typical 80-year-old guy.
Did you shoot Greedo first, or did Greedo shoot you first?
I don't care.
I love that clip. It never gets old.
Just saying.
Their luck. Still no word on a deal for the contract extension.
Whatever.
Sources say Kathleen Kennedy's lost the confidence of even Al.
Yeah, Shatner's 90 and went to space, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Come on. These guys have the best docs. They're in good health. Trust me. If Harrison Ford couldn't survive interviews and a regular shooting schedule, he wouldn't be on set.
He can do the movie, but he can't do interviews. He can't do interviews. Yes, I told you I'm not playing Han Solo again for the last time. Harrison, you're playing Indiana Jones.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, this is effed up.
Alan Horn, meaning the exiting Iger crew are ready to throw her under the bus. At this point, she may leave. I really struggle to see her getting a 2-year extension to finish Indy. The additional year is also going to balloon this budget to a ridiculous total. She's in hot water. One more thing. Note, they didn't announce her extension and then announce the Indy delay. That would have suggested confidence. Instead, they announced this without an extension in place, effectively throwing her under the bus. These things matter in figuring out what's at play behind the scenes. They know the narrative, unquote.
Oh, that's true, man. If they were delaying Indy 5 for whatever reason, but they wanted to project confidence in Kathleen Kennedy, they would have announced her contract renewal, saying they're thrilled to have another 2 years under her expert guidance. Then they would have announced the postponement of Indy 5 and used the looming strike as a great cover excuse, and then quietly revised the ending to prevent Indy from being erased. The fact that they did it this way suggests that Kennedy is in deep shit behind the scenes.
Oh, yes.
Nothing. This is all speculation. This is just all like...
Yes, this woman. Yes, Xanax. This woman lives in absolute like nonstop hot water.
I know. There's just, all of her stuff is just packed in a box in her office. She's ready to leave whenever, right? I mean, come on. It's just absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know where she's at.
Yeah,
according
exactly.
to this, she's still in hiding, right? I mean, like. By the way, somebody said they sent me a video. I don't see a video in any of my Twitter feeds, by the way. So I apologize. I was going to look at it, but I don't see it. Yeah. Listen. Really?
It just doesn't. I mean, none of it tracks. I mean, it just doesn't. If you sit down and look at it, like, just try to like think about it, like it just doesn't track. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah, there you go, Nim Jim. Nim Jim, you're making too much sense. You might have to be in timeout.
Yeah, we might have to silence you, man. Like I have to silence Johnny sometimes. It's been a while since I've had to silence Johnny. Johnny hasn't spoken too much sense lately. Yeah, he says, so Kathleen's officially survived years under two CEOs that both hated her. That's impressive, if nothing else. And yes, Ambassador, what is truly sad is there are reliable sources out there like Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, etc. And people listen to a virgin in a GIMP helmet. That is just pathetic.
I mean, it's you know, Jarbo made a good point too. Even if they removed Kathleen Kennedy, she'd still be an executive producer on the movie.
Would she though? They'd absolutely remove all existence of Kathleen Kennedy. They'd go back in time and remove. They'd go back and undo all the damage that Kathleen Kennedy has done. The Last Jedi would be completely different. The sequel trilogy would have literally continued because they would have somehow figured out a way to make all of the stars of the original trilogy young again and just continue right after the events of Return of the Jedi. And everybody would have been happy because the first scene would have been Han, Leia, Luke, Chewie, C-3PO, R2-D2, Dito, and his cousin R2-D2, along with Lando, Wedge, Admiral Akbar, and everybody. Anakin would have showed up as a Force ghost. Obi-Wan would have been there. Yoda. They would have all been on the Millennium Falcon together in the cockpit, all just stretched up to each other and been like, "Hi guys, we're back!" And everybody would have been happy and loved each other. And it would have just been literally 3 movies of them just happy with the New Republic, with absolutely no issues going forward. Everybody would have just been enjoying the afterlife of Return of the Jedi, and everything would have been great.
Shiny, happy people holding hands.
Shiny, happy people.
Meet me in the crowd.
I just came out of the Rise of Skywalker, and Obi was there next to me. He said, "What about Kathleen Kennedy?" I said, "Don't worry, she'll be fired soon." La da da dee da, la da.
Oh,
Come on!
it's like it's
Come
just
on.
absolutely it.
Come on. Come on!
It just the nonsense. Oh, the nonsense.
Oh boy. Okay, let's finish this video.
Oh my
Harvey.
gosh.
On October 8th, WDW Pro contacted me.
He did.
He was the one who initially convinced me
October
that Kennedy's
8th, he's
contract
putting
was
down the
going to be
receipts.
renewed in the first place.
Okay.
But when I asked him for an update on this contract situation, he told me at that juncture, quote, "Kathleen Kennedy extension still not signed."
You know what I love about this? It means that Doomcock literally has to look up pictures of Kathleen Kennedy.
Exactly.
Somewhere in his search history is pictures of Kathleen Kennedy.
So all we need to do is have Scotty find someone in Texas named Gil who searches for pictures of Kathleen Kennedy. How hard is it?
Nonstop.
How hard is it?
My understanding is that as of a couple of days ago, the contract was complete, finalized but not signed by the Walt Disney Company, unquote. So apparently, according to the source who told me about this contract extension in the first place, that contract does exist. It is sitting on Chapek's desk, and thus far, Chapek has declined to sign it.
And judging by Indy 5 being delayed a year, that contract may not get signed at all.
God only knows, Harvey. It may well still be signed, but for the reasons I have outlined in this video, there's at least a glimmer of hope for fans that this will be a day long remembered.
To quote our good friend Matt Jarbo, there's a lot of hopium there.
A lot of hopium.
Lot of hopium injected directly into your bloodstream. Wow. What do you give to hopium addicts? To get them off of that.
You could doesn't Crockett Johnson have something?
Maybe Crockett Johnson makes something, man, that helps people recover from hopium addiction.
I like what Ambassador's saying. Like there should be a Kathleen Kennedy appreciation stream. Like just talk about all the amazing movies that she's been involved with.
Right? What is this guy's mom putting in his hot pockets?
It's meth, Paul. It's meth. Hillbilly science.
Anonymous Disney board member. I came to take notes and got a show.
They're gonna copy us and put it on Disney Plus. I just know it. Wouldn't it be great if Disney watched us instead of Mike Zero and Doomcock?
Boy, that'd be. What do they give? They give a dose of reality.
Zay, that's amazing. Oh, oh gosh.
Give a dose of reality. Oh, that's awesome.
It has seen the end of Indy 5. It will soon see the end of Kennedy's contract. But Hollywood is weird and volatile.
Yes.
So while she may yet be renewed, it looks less certain now, at least, than it did 2 weeks ago.
Whatever.
But only time will tell. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.
Stay constipated.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, I think you should do it, Ambassador. I did catch your parts of your Brie one. It was fantastic. I mean, you should. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy, it's funny. And I think somebody in the chat mentioned this too. Like, allegedly Disney hates everything that the Fandom Menace hates. So that way they can pretend that Disney's the good guy and Kathleen's the bad guy. I mean, it's just absolutely ludicrous. Oh.
So Danny K, so it had to coming through. It had to be is because it's the first time, Danny, you've sent me anything, and so I had to approve it. I just didn't see it. So we'll end the night by first of all saying, look, you know what? This has become a regular thing now, where basically we sit in shock for the entire duration of a video, as we just like realize that like Doomcock really has no idea how movie studios work. He has no idea how contracts work and when you would approve a contract and like how you would put it. Yes, all it cost us was millions of dollars, delayed time, wasting of everybody's wasting of studios' time and resources in a time where we really can't afford to waste time, resources, and money on the recovery of COVID, because Disney, was like literally in some serious issue there for a minute because they couldn't release anything, right? I
mean, wait until Book of Boba Fett comes out, and Mando 3's filming.
Is it? Because I think they're still filming season 2.
Remember when they said they were going to film? Who was it that said they were going to film 2 and 3 at the same time in an airplane hangar? Was that Zero or Doomcock?
No, that was Doomcock. That was Doomcock. Yeah,
Doomcock,
they were filming season 3 in an airplane hangar. That they filmed season 2 that way. And they were filming it back to back with season 3, which is like been proven also to be a lie. That they had this like check-in system and everything, and that everybody had to be quarantined for 2 weeks before going in. And thank you, Nim Jim says, I thought I'd be bored of their nonsense by now, but man, it just keeps getting better.
This is exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So
the levels upon levels upon levels of nonsense. It's like when you it's like as a person who still works in schools and everything like that, and has been a teacher and everything, like, it's always funny because you see this with kids all the time. They tell one lie and then they have to tell another lie.
Yes.
And then that leads to more lies, and it leads to all this other stuff. Like this is exactly what's going on here. Like they've got to keep feeding that narrative. They got to keep upping the game, more lies.
Yeah. Okay. So I got the video here that was sent. So apparently this is Ryan Kinnell talking about bullying. And how bullying is okay, I guess. So I don't know.
Really?
I have not seen this.
This should be some nonsense.
So let's take a look at this.
Bullied me too. It makes you go through that and come to the realization that you need to identify what's going on with you, and regardless of what anybody else says, that can affect actual truth.
Not only that, though, it shows you that life isn't fair and that you're going to encounter challenges in life that you need to figure out how to overcome.
I think there's a little conflation there, and I don't mean you're doing it on purpose, Ryan, but I think there should be a differentiation made between, friends giving each other shit, constructive criticism, and actual bullying. Right. I think there's three.
I think that bullying is a fucking good thing.
I agree with Ryan.
Bullying. Not me giving Jeremy shit. I think that interacting with somebody.
Or Chris, you're muted.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I think to a degree for sure, but I think I do believe that a little bit of bullying is good. It makes you stronger. I'm sorry, it just does. It's not
I agree.
Shit, and you got to up your game. You got to get past it. If you build a protective shield so that shit doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
The reason all these people freak out. The reason all these people freak out is because they've never encountered any form of bullying, right?
Any kind of resistance, really, is what it is.
Wow. I'm just saying, like, within context, if there's like, I'm not saying that you should just have the living shit beat out of you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
no,
what I mean.
but
There should be,
but I'm saying, like,
level to this.
we
That's some nonsense.
Well, can I just say, as somebody who was bullied as a kid, because like I was always a big kid. I had a very unusual name, like literally, and I was a smart kid too. So, and I was a good Christian kid who lived in a church. I lived in a church. We lived in the basement of the church in the neighborhood. I can tell you for sure I was bullied. And listen, I get what you're saying, that like, look, conflict, yeah, it absolutely helps build character.
Oh yeah, conflict can build character, but not bullying.
No, not to the extent of like somebody literally like threatening you and putting you through being scared for either your well-being, your ability to just do the things that you need to do. Those are not good things. That is never a good thing.
Wow.
And it's not being coddled or protected or whatever.
Trash like that is why Zach got so upset when their name appeared, on that promo materials. And trash like that is why some people that we know caught a lot of crap, and rightfully so, I think, for interviewing and supporting that guy. So I'll just leave that right there, because I still think that was you can't give people like that a platform.
No,
it's just absolutely. That's just stupid.
Well, and here, adversity can make you stronger, sure, but that doesn't excuse you treating others unfairly. Exactly, right? And the thing is that it can make you stronger, but then you also have scars.
Well, that's the thing too. I mean,
you know what it does. I don't know that it necessarily makes you stronger. It can make you work harder, maybe. But you know what else it does? It numbs you.
Well, yeah, and you do suck. That's a great comment. Bullies think that bullying is good.
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm still not someone who consumes a lot of the Geeks and Gamers content. I know I like some of the stuff 3PO, drunk 3PO does and all that. And Jay, he's been around here every now and then. He's a fun guy. I don't think he's a bully, but I think there's.
Did you just call him a mushroom?
What's that? Oh, fuck yeah. Ayo. But I mean, anything I've seen from Ryan and some of those others, wow, that's just
Yep.
I mean, it speaks for itself.
Yep. Tom, TW says here, Tom gave him an out even, right? Like try to say, hey, I think there's a different stuff. And he's just like, no. I think bullying is a good, like literally just comes out like bullying is a good thing. Right. I mean, like that, who says that?
Exactly.
Who says that? Nerd Costa Nostra here says, I do not fully agree. Adversity does not always make the individual stronger. Exactly. It depends on how they're able to respond to adversity. For many, it is hard and they're unable to recover. Absolutely. And that's the thing. For some people, they're able to turn it around and they're able to like rise above it, and they have a support, to help them do that. And they build confidence through that, and they do those things. And then there are other, they just bear the scars of it, and they're cut down, and they live their whole life then timid. And like how many people do we run into on a daily basis who are grown adults who are timid to do anything in their life because they've been knocked down and bullied and treated this way left and
Yes.
right. And no, they never recovered. It didn't make them stronger, right? All it did was desensitize them to many things in their lives, where then they decided, well, you know what? I'm not good enough. I can never be the lead. I can never do these things. So I'm going to always take the side path away from these things, and I'm never going to exert myself. I'm never going to try to do anything else because I can't, because they've taken on that abuse, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, and the thing is, like, people will encounter conflict and adversity in their life, but when you force conflict and adversity on someone, then you're bullying them. You can't just say, "Oh, you should go through this because it'll make you stronger." No, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't parent your children properly, then they won't be equipped for what's out there, and they just won't be good people. They won't be good citizens. They won't be someone who cares for others rather than bringing others down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It just, and I gotta say, I mean, I'm proud of my kids. Mine aren't bullies. I was quite a bully when I was younger. It was easier to be the comedian, to make people laugh and at the expense of others. And it was not, it was shameful. I've gone around and apologized to people that I hurt in my past. There's someone that I'm close to now that I teased terribly when I was younger. And, you look back and it's like, I can't believe I did that.
Wow.
It's just, it's instead of teaching your kids, you just teach them empathy. Teach them to love other people. It's just absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
And I know we kind of got off topic there, but like,
it's all on topic, man. It's all on topic.
I cannot believe that he would go on and say that. Well, actually, I kind of can. I mean,
I can, and I'll just warn anyone listening right now who.
Well, I'm sure they'll run to the Discord and tell Ryan that we said something bad about him, because we'll hear about that again.
Yeah, well, and I'll also just say to anyone like watching my stuff who is like, ready to throw me under the bus for something that's said, I'll give you a warning real quick. This is to show what kind of person this person is. I mean, this is what he had to say about Mark Hamill, who played Luke Skywalker.
Critic, cocksucker Mark Hamill.
So there you go. We reveal these things because these are things that are out there, and people need to hear these and understand who these people are, right? This is the type of person you're following. If you're subscribed to these people, if you are supportive of these people, they will literally turn on you at a moment's notice. And yeah, Master Shy, look, I get it. Look, man, I have friends, like, we rib with our friends all the time, man. Like, I still make fun of my friends and stuff. And they make fun of me and we tease each other, but we know at the end of the day, right, we're not trying to cut each other down, right? We're not trying to cause harm. Some of this stuff that is gone on, what is actual bullying does. It is intention to cause harm. It is intention to mock someone, to prop up, like Johnny was just saying, kids in school all the time. Like, it's not just like some simple mocking between kids. It's literally trying to embarrass that other person or bring that other person down to prop yourself up, right? To make yourself feel better, like to make you look cooler, So,
totally.
But like, and look, it's all combined, right? Because, like what we just read, what we just watched tonight, like absolutely ridiculous, over the top, and lies. There's no other way to put it. Like I said, we just listened to Doomcock tell us that there is something systematically in place right now that the plot for this movie is they're going to go back in time. They're going to systematically erase the male Indiana Jones from existence, replace it with Phoebe Coates, whatever her last name is, whatever.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and replace it with this character who is a different character apparently at the beginning, who goes back in time with him, but literally replace Indiana Jones with her, so she becomes Indiana Jones, and that everything going forward, she comes back to a point in time where everything going forward, which means all the stuff we've ever seen in Indiana Jones, so all of the stuff with the Ark of the Covenant, all of the stuff in Temple of Doom, all of the stuff in The Last Crusade, and yes, even the Crystal Skull,
young Indy.
yes, young Indy, all that stuff, which basically means she steals her whole persona from a man. But so all that stuff, it was basically undone, and a woman did all those things back in the 1920s and 30s and 40s and 50s because of the last movie, which makes absolutely no sense given the time frame and what was available to us. But apparently they're going to undo all that as well and make the whole thing, just one big woke fest, which of course, is par for the course for what Doomcock usually tells us. And so, and then systematically erase Harrison Ford from the entire thing. And yes, when they told Harrison Ford, maybe they didn't tell Harrison Ford, maybe he's just 80 years old, right? And he just doesn't even know. Like, they're just like, Harrison doesn't say anything in the movie except for, yeah.
They're just they're gonna dub his lines in later.
Well, he just said, like, maybe they're gonna dub his lines in, like, you know what I mean? So like they're right there with you. They're ready to go.
Why am I riding around in this DeLorean? Doesn't matter, Harrison. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Were there DeLoreans in 1960s? I don't know. And so, I mean, look, when you break it down, that makes no sense. Does it make any sense that they could get a movie fully into production, like pitched, written, in full production, sets built, things going on, actors there, everyone on the set, things going on, and that somehow Disney themselves would not know anything about the film whatsoever, and that somehow that maybe the CEO of Disney knew about it, but he was keeping it secret and hidden this entire time to use as a gotcha move to be able to just not re-up Kathleen Kennedy's contract, which really, like, he doesn't even have to fire her. He could just not re-up her contract to begin with. But he needed a secret evil plan to somehow do the exact same thing anyways. And wasted time, effort, money, resources during a time where studios, especially like Disney, cannot afford to waste time, money, manpower, and studios time. So makes sense to me. Yes, in order to keep himself in shape for the role, Harrison rides his bike 40 miles a day. All for naught.
No, he doesn't.
All for naught.
Is that how he time travels? Does he have a time travel bike?
Well, you've heard of the Flash's treadmill.
Yes.
So Harrison Ford apparently has
He's got a cosmic bike.
Got a cosmic cycle. Got a cosmic cycle.
Oh man.
Just saying. So
makes sense.
So once again, folks, we have endured the nonsense.
Yes.
Just want to remind you all that at the end of the day, it's all smoke and mirrors. Make sure to give this video a like if you haven't already. And stop at DC Burger. Come for the burger, stay for the explosive diarrhea. A subsidy of Crockett Johnson Industries. And once you've had a couple of those burgers and you're all cleaned out, go across the street to Doomcock's Proctology Center, where he's an expert on crap.
Ooh,
so
yes.
And if that doesn't work, just take a Doom enema, and that'll flush all the logic and sense out, and you should be good from there. Johnny, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. It's been
awesome. If we had started on time, I wouldn't have got you out here so late. I apologize.
Oh, it's all good. Life is good, and hopefully we'll be back again. Next week might be tough. I'm going to say that right now because it's Halloween.
Oh.
So I'll be out with the kids. So I don't know.
Okay.
We might have to do something.
We might have to do something. We'll figure out a different day.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. But hey, guys, thank you for being here. Thanks to all the new subscribers who haven't seen a 2 cents on nonsense yet. Now, trust me, we have a really good time. Like this one was fun, but we always have a good time. So I should be back in just a little while with another stream tonight. And what? Another stream? Yes. thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for being so awesome. You guys
Thank
make
you
this
so
show.
much.
You guys make this show what it is.
It's amazing.
This show is always fun. So so make sure if you haven't already, follow us on social media. Johnny, where can they find you, sir?
Best place to find me. I sometimes make my way into the Point Extra Lounge Discord, or you can find me on Twitter at _Johnny_pop.
Heck yeah. So we love y'all. Thanks for being you. Thanks for destroying the nonsense with us. Punching the nonsense, right? We're punching the nonsense. They don't like it. Every once in a while they show up here in our chat, our little old YouTube channel that Doomcock hates so much.
Yes.
But you know what? Wherever there's nonsense, Johnny and I will always heed the call, and we'll be there to fight it. So guys, like I always say, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. Don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter, but seek to have good conversations and always point out the crazy when you see it.
Always.
All right. Until next time, stay nerdy. Bye-bye.